Hello friends, I'm Tim Wildsmith, and in this video we're taking a closer look at the all-new Thinline edition of the NASB 2020 from the Premier Collection by Zondervan. I've said it before and I'll say it again, I love Thinline Bibles. When I was a kid, I had an NIV Thinline Bible. It was my go-to in high school. Then in my college and young adult years, it was the ESV Thinline Bible. And here we have a brand new premium Bible from Zondervan's Premier Collection. It's the NASB 2020 Thinline Bible. Love the size. I've seen several people post about this Bible online and talk about how great the size is. It's thin, it's slightly smaller than a full-size Bible. It just fits in your hand so well, and this Bible feels great right out of the box. It has these goffered edges, which I'm going to show you up close in a moment. Just some really cool design. It reads well. It looks great. Everything about this Bible just turned out really great. I love the brown cover. There's lots to like about this Bible. So if you've been looking for a nice quality edition of the NASB 2020 and you're a fan of Thinline Bibles, this is definitely one that you need to consider. So I'm going to do an overhead now, dive into this, show you all the specs up close so you can get a closer look. My goal is to help you find a Bible that's right for you. So hopefully this video will help you make that decision about this one. Before we dive in, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. This is the NASB Thinline Bible from Zondervan. Okay, first things first, solid two-piece box, NASB 2020 Thinline Bible. It's got the comfort print typeface, an elegant two-color page design, brown premium goatskin with raised spine hubs. There you see all the design, all the specs and features on the back of this Bible. Looks really great from Zondervan, NASB 2020. Set that aside. Here's the Bible itself. I love the brown goatskin in the Premier Collection. You have it a couple times from Zondervan, a couple times from Thomas Nelson, their sister company. Looks really great. Look at that. 5 raised spine hubs, Holy Bible, New American Standard Bible. It's got a perimeter stitch around the outside. Look at that pebble. I love the pebble on this leather that they use. It's got a little bit of thickness to it, but it's still nice and soft. You've got a liner on the inside that looks really great, a dark brown liner with a gold gilt line around the inside. That looks really sharp. It's edge lined. It's got a Smythsonian binding. And yes, look at this, the goffered page edges. Let me see if I can get this in here. So you see the gold, and there's this design in the page edges all the way around. And so when you open this up, it kind of still keeps that design. So if I open this up, you see that design. Just a nice little subtle touch. It's called goffered page edges. Really, it's very simple. And just overall, the big selling point for me on this, 3 ribbons, gold, brown, and red. Looks really great. The big selling point for me on this Bible is the size. The size of this Bible, at the text block, it's 5 3/8 inches wide, 8.5 inches tall. That doesn't seem far off from a lot of Bibles are 6 or 6 1/4 inches wide, so about an inch wider than this, and then 9 to 9.5 inches tall. But an inch smaller all the way around, it just feels so much smaller. Then you go to, it's right at an inch thick. I measured this with the cover to be about 1.2 inches thick, and it has 36 GSM paper. So this is a very thin Bible for having thicker 36 GSM paper on the inside, but just the overall size of this, really great. Feels nice. Okay, let's open this up. You see it says goatskin leather cover there, presentation page on the inside, NASB 2020 title page. If you're watching this video and you're like, why is it called the NASB 2020? This is 2022. They updated the New American Standard in 2020. That's the official name of the updated text versus like the 95, the 77, yada, yada, yada. That was for you Seinfeld fans in there, yada, yada, yada. Okay, there's the copyright page, table of contents, alphabetical order books of the Bible, if you're looking for them that way. Here's a foreword, the information about the Lockman Foundation, the preface to the NASB. I say this all the time. If you're not super familiar with the New American Standard, I always like to tell you to check out the explanation of the features because the NASB does some cool things with small caps, asterisks, italics, capitalized words, that sort of things. So it's really helpful you can study better if you understand how those features are used in the Bible. Here's some abbreviations, and then you get right into the Old Testament. So it's a 2-column text. It's a verse-by-verse format. Again, it's a line-matched NASB comfort print typeface on 36 GSM paper, and it's a 9-point typeface. Again, it's not going to be much bigger than that to keep this Bible as small as it is. So let me pull this up. First page of Genesis, you can check it out. Verse by verse, line matched, 36 GSM, 9-point typeface. It does have some red accents on the page. At the bottom, you get the textual footnotes in the bottom right corner of the page. Red accents up here for the headings, chapter numbers, title. I'm going to open this up a little bit. Here we get into it. Very, very nice looking Bible. Pretty classic 2-column, but it's verse by verse. Again, red accents on the page in different places kind of give you a little bit of pop, but it's just a really steady, easy to read Bible. Again, you can see those goffered edges. Real subtle when the Bible's open, so it's goffered, it's not gaudy. It's not super showy or anything like that. I think it's a nice little flair. It's a little something extra, but it's not over the top. Get still verse by verse throughout the whole Bible, but a more poetic type setting when you're in poetic sections of the Bible versus paragraph verse by verse everywhere else. When you get into the New Testament, it's still going to be a black letter text. So looks great, feels great. I love the prodigal son parable. Here's what it looks like in this Bible. So you see right there, like italics. Why is that word in italics? If you read that section at the front of the Bible, it'll tell you why the NASB uses italics. Really great formatting. This is a 2K Denmark designed typeface. Beautifully done. You can check out all of the different comfort prints. 2K is actually putting out a book. I'm going to be doing a video on it. They're putting about a book out about all of the different comfort print typefaces that they did for Zondervan and Thomas Nelson. So that's going to be fun to check that out. They sent me some sample pages of it, so I'm going to do a video on that. When you get to the end of the Bible, no concordance or anything. Again, it's thin line. The idea is keeping it small. You get a little table with the miracles of Jesus. You get a little table with the parables of Jesus. So there's a few things in here. Perspectives from the Bible. What to read when your future seems hopeless. What to read when things are going well. What to read when you wonder about your spiritual gifts. Here's prayers in the Bible. So there's some things out here for you to kind of deep in. Prayers and promises. But then just a few blank sheets. Always a note regarding that typeface we just talked about. Very, very nice. Good quality feel, edge-lined construction, Smythe sewn binding, beautiful piece of leather. All the touches are there. Again, if you're familiar with the Premier Collection, you know what you're going to get. If you're not familiar with it, it's a really, really well-done series of Bibles that look great and feel great. And this one is no exception. So there you have it, the NASB 2020 Thin Line Bible from the Premier Collection by Zondervan. That looks great, right? They did a lot of really nice things. If you are familiar with the Premier Collection, this lives up to everything you would know and expect. If you're not, definitely something you should check out because these premium Bibles from Zondervan are a lot of quality for the price that you pay for them. Speaking of price, I'll put some links in the description of this video so you can check these out and see what they're available for online from a couple of different places. I'll also put links to Bible Review Blog on Instagram and Facebook where I will be posting more photos of this Bible. So if you have any questions, you can leave those in the comments. You can also ask me on social media. Before we go, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. My goal, again, is to help you find Bibles that are right for you. So surf around on my channel, check out the other videos that I've created. I've got reviews, I've got unboxing videos, I've got lots of fun Bible-related content, and I would love for you to check it out. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.